Hi, my name is Alyssa Bergensier, and this is my speech against standardized testing. What is studying? High school students and college students spend the majority of their so-called free time studying, but what exactly are they doing in that time? The term studying has changed from really learning the material to just memorizing the review and hoping the test will be similar. Everyone is told that studying will result in higher test grades, which studies prove is true, but these tests only prove to force students to memorize insignificant topics. Standardized tests not only do not grade upon subjects that are of great importance, but have taught students that by memorizing theorems and dates, not actually understanding any of them, they'll pass the test, and pushes them to believe that working together, especially in a time setting, is not allowed in the working community that they'll eventually enter into as adults. Such tests as the standardized state test can cause much stress. To ensure a good grade, students cram as much information as they can memorize into their brain without bothering to really grasp the concepts being questioned. So in reality, the student's short-term memory is being tested more so than the general knowledge of and understanding of the topics at hand. Further, the information on these tests can be excruciatingly boring, causing many students to lose motivation to study. The facts and definitions listed seem to be irrelevant to many students, whether they really are or not, generating the thought process that most tests will be exactly like that, resulting in little to no studying. On top of that, the students who do take the time to study are the ones who do well on the test, along with the person sitting next to them. With the lack of motivation to study comes the increase in cheating within the classroom. When the information is too boring or the act of memorization is too difficult for a person, they assume that cheating off their neighbor will help them out. To end this, teachers have created multiple sets of tests, not completely ending cheating, but decreasing some of it. All of this is caused by the unchanging way standardized testing is made. Standardized tests are also timed. This form of testing begins at a young age and continues all the way through students' college careers. By timing students on their tests and assignments, they are only being taught to value the speed at which they can complete tasks rather than complete comprehension or the thoroughness of their work. These tests are also completed individually, not including any sections in which group work is tested. This just forms the idea in the minds of students that only the work they can do alone is of any importance and working in a group setting is worthless. As many adults would agree, this is completely incorrect, as in the workplace, group work is extremely essential. By only assigning individual projects and tests, teachers and the districts are diminishing their students' social skills, producing a lack of successful group work. These tests also do not grade many important features that are almost necessary in a good businessman or great leaders. Among many ways the grading system is corrupt, the tests do not consider any of the work shown, only the answers chosen. A student could have gotten an incorrect answer simply from a minor miscalculation. Meanwhile, another student completely guessed and got the correct answer. The student, who is now considered at an inferior level, obviously understood the question much more than the other student who just took a wild guess. Now, according to state grading, the student who guessed is smarter than the one who understood more. Along with this, the tests are multiple choice, not giving the students any opportunity to come up with their own answer and to only look at the available answers. This also makes it much easier for them to guess an answer and require much less thought than if it was open-ended. Among the things tested are some of the least important points of learning, such as specific facts and functions, instead of asking for the process of how an answer is chosen or any deep and critical thought. In conclusion, the majority of our nation's youth are being taught the complete opposite of what will help them in their future careers, such as the ability to work well with others, and the idea that understanding topics is far more important than just mindlessly answering questions. The way the school system is operating now will only result in the decline of graduating students and less experienced and knowledgeable employees. This form of testing must be changed so that students are not only being tested over relevant subjects to them, but so that they also do not become discouraged and continue their schooling, further giving them the opportunity at a great job. And this is my picture of G.
Yeah.